Chosen ones, I am going to reveal something with you that could take you by surprise, but I assure you that this message is intended only for you. It is not a coincidence that you are currently seeing this. God has brought you to this location for a specific purpose, and you must comprehend this information before nightfall. You have been praying and waiting for something significant to happen in your life, and it is happening more quickly than you could possibly anticipate. Something big is unfolding in your life. It's possible that you have no idea what's going to happen, but believe me when I say that you are on the verge of experiencing something very remarkable. We are moving you from a state of desire to one of having. Everything that you have wished for, prayed for, and hoped for is no longer merely a distant desire. It is now moving into your reality, and it is occurring in ways that you could not have anticipated. You are about to undergo a transition that will leave you in a state of astonishment, since it is both spiritual and energetic in nature. Don't just watch, be part of the movement. Hit subscribe and step into your purpose. Your journey starts now. For many are called, but few are chosen. Matthew 22:14. Now listen closely, because this isn't just a word, it's a divine interruption. This is a sacred moment, tailor-made for the ones who've been pressing forward even when everything in them wanted to quit. See, God doesn't just speak into the loud places of your life. Sometimes He whispers into your weariness. He knows when your smile is hiding your struggle. He knows when your faith is hanging on by a thread. And tonight, yes, tonight, He's saying, I see you. It's like a seed planted deep in the soil. From the outside, it looks like nothing's happening. It's dark, it's cold, it's buried. But what others can't see is what's going on underground. Roots are growing, strength is forming. And baby, that seed is about to break through. That's you. You're not buried, you've been planted. This shift, it's more than mental, it's spiritual. It's a sacred unlocking, a holy alignment. And God is asking you not just to believe in the breakthrough, but to be ready for it. This is not a season for those who only shout when the sun is shining. This is for the ones who've cried themselves to sleep and still got up praising. This is for the single mother who gave her last, for the father working 2 jobs and still leading in prayer. This is for the quiet saints, the broken but unbent, the ones who've been last in line and kept showing up anyway. He saw the nights you didn't think you'd make it, the closed doors, the silence, the bank account that didn't add up, the friendships that crumbled, the family that didn't understand, and still, you stood. Now, like the tree in Psalm 1:3, planted by streams of water which yields its fruit in season, your season is coming. Get ready. Because when God calls the chosen, He doesn't call them when they feel worthy. He calls them when they are ready. And ready doesn't always look pretty. Sometimes ready is limping. Sometimes ready is tired. But you are still here. So don't you dare count yourself out. Don't you shrink back. Don't you let shame or fear tell you this isn't for you. Because it is. You've been selected. You've been preserved. You've been positioned. The Lord is calling you tonight. Not because you are perfect, but because you are faithful. And that's the kind of heart heaven looks for. This call is the signal that everything you have been through has not been in vain. It is the breakthrough that you have been looking for. At long last, the time that you have been anticipating has arrived. This night has been reserved specifically for you by the Creator Himself, and it is now time for you to respond. As you approach this threshold, it is important to keep in mind that this is not only a promise, rather, it is a proclamation of your future. There is a purpose behind the selection of you. Tonight, the divine alignment is taking place, and it is all due to the fact that you are being prepared to move on to the next stage of your spiritual path. In preparation for this particular time, the universe has been preparing you. Make sure you don't miss it. The time has come for you. Have you ever experienced the weight of your battles, including the nights in which you were unable to sleep, the tears, and the concerns over whether or not the sacrifices you made were actually worth it? Let this time serve as a moment of reassurance for you. You are ready to receive the abundance that God has prepared for you, and you are ready to enter into a new spiritual realm that only a select few are privileged to experience. This message is delivered to you because you are ready. One piece of the puzzle that contributed to your development into the person you are now was every difficulty, every rejection, and every moment of loneliness that you experienced. That you have arrived to the stage where you are able to receive His benefits is the message that God is sending to you at this moment. Since you have persevered, you have struggled, and you have been faithful, the doors of heavenly favor are about to open wide for you. This is because of the fact that you have persisted. Although it is simple to feel disoriented in the midst of the craziness that is life, there is a reason why this message is reaching you tonight. The cosmos is aligning, and God is calling you because you have demonstrated that you are worthy of His attention. You have been put through a test, and because of it, you have emerged stronger. This evening, the heavens are prepared to thank you for your unwavering commitment. You were not selected by coincidence. Rather, you were selected for a purpose that is significantly more significant than what you can see at this moment. Every difficulty you have overcome has contributed to better prepare you for the astonishing voyage that lies ahead. That mission is waiting for you to take action right now. A breakthrough that you have been waiting for a very long time is on the horizon, and it is closer than you think it is. Recall all the instances in which you questioned the reasons why things were not going as planned. Perhaps you believed that the path was too arduous, or perhaps you started to question your own ability to handle things. You were brought to this divine appointment by every single step, every single tear, and every single moment of sorrow. From this moment forward, God is prepared to reveal the purpose that He has always had in mind for you. The time has come for you to shine, to rise beyond the shadows of uncertainty, and to seize the benefits that are uniquely yours. The goal that God has for you is not simply to get anything for yourself. Rather, it is to fulfill a broader plan, which includes assisting other people, being an inspiration to those around you, and becoming a guiding light in a world that is in urgent need of your presence. Not only is your breakthrough for you, but it is also for the people whose lives you will impact in the future. Because you have managed your trip with integrity and faith, you have been selected as the recipient of this special honor. It is now time for the purpose that you have always been destined to perform to become clear to you. Only a select few will actually respond to the calls that are made. You are the only person who will be able to clearly hear God's voice tonight, and you are the one who is coming to answer His call. If you want to be chosen, you will have to go through a difficult trip that is full of sacrifices, losses, and times when you will feel entirely abandoned. But it was precisely those instances that served as the tests that demonstrated your worthiness. You were chosen by God not because it was simple for you to do so. Rather, He selected you because you remained faithful when others would have given up. Now is the moment for you to respond to that call. to step into your divine purpose and to receive the rewards that are rightfully yours by virtue of your divine right. Being willing to accept the unknown, having faith, and having the guts to answer this call are all necessary qualities. The path of the divine is not always obvious, but it is always the correct route. One might find beauty in making a sacrifice. In the service of God's will, you have offered everything you have, including your time, your energy, and your resources, which is more than you ever imagined was possible. At this moment, God has arrived to pay tribute to each and every one of those sacrifices. All of the suffering, the efforts, and the difficulties were visible to everyone. The time has come for you to be repaid in ways that will leave you in wonder of what you have accomplished. You have endured the crucible and emerged more refined, more powerful, and more beautiful than you were before. It is not possible for God to forget every single tear that you have cried, every single moment of uncertainty that you have persevered through, and every single prayer that you have whispered in the stillness of the night. At long last, the awards that you have been waiting for are on their way to you. There is more to these benefits than just financial possessions. They are also spiritual, emotional, and transformative. Your future will be shaped by the power of your faith, which will bring you opportunity, peace, and progress in ways that you could never have imagined being possible. The challenges you've faced have helped you become more resilient, and now is the time to take the next step toward living the life you've always deserved. Every sacrifice you have made, whether it be the quiet prayers, the periods of loneliness, or the times when you gave when you had nothing left to give, has been noticed by God. You may not have seen the consequences immediately, but God has noticed every sacrifice you have made. Because God has witnessed everything, He is now prepared to reward you for the unshakable dedication that you have shown. God does not consider any sacrifice to be insignificant. There has been a contribution made to this moment by every act of faith, regardless of how seemingly insignificant it may be. Your reward is not merely a present, rather, it is a demonstration of your steadfastness and an acknowledgement of everything you have contributed to assist God in carrying out His more extensive plan. As you prepare to receive, keep in mind that the gifts you receive will completely alter the course of your life. Because of your selflessness, an incredible opportunity has been made available to you. As you continue on your journey of faith, the love, devotion, and sacrifices that you have made are directly responsible for the gifts that are coming your way. Despite living in a world where people frequently look to others for approval, it is important to keep in mind that the will of God for your life does not require permission from anyone other than Himself. The decision that He has made towards you is irrevocable. Your devotion, your challenges, and your unshakable faith have all been witnessed by the Creator, who has looked into your heart on occasion. Due to the fact that He has already selected you to receive His divine favor, He does not require the consent of anybody else in order to bless you. Don't just watch, be part of the movement. Hit subscribe and step into your purpose. Your journey starts now. It was not necessary for you to demonstrate your worth to anyone. All that was required of you was to remain committed to the road that He had outlined for you, and you have done that without fail. There are times when the world may not recognize your value, but God does. His decision to bless you is a result of His profound love for you and His comprehension of the path you are traveling. Tonight, the power of God's choosing will materialize in ways that affirm what you have always known deep down in your heart. that you were destined to achieve greatness. You are the recipient of God's love, which is eternal and unending. The plans that He has for you are extensive, and now that you have demonstrated your dedication, He is prepared to bestow upon you His blessings, which are rightfully yours by virtue of the divine right. Place your faith in this reality and be aware that you are loved, selected, and destined for something that is truly amazing. The promises that God makes are never hollow. They are as certain as the sun rising in the morning. Despite the fact that you have traveled a long and challenging path, you will finally be able to witness the fulfillment of the promise that God made to you. Not only is His reward a form of restitution for the sacrifices you have made, but it is also a manifestation of His love for you and His acknowledgement of the dedication you have shown. It is about to happen to you that you will get the opportunity to experience something that is far more than you could have ever dreamed. You have spent countless nights praying, seeking God's guidance, and acting in accordance with your moral convictions, even when it appeared that no one was watching you. It will become clear to you now that your efforts were not unsuccessful. Get ready to experience a surge of spiritual sensitivity on a scale that has never been seen before. There will be an increase in the connection that you have with the divine, which will make it possible for you to hear, feel, and experience the presence of God in a more profound manner. Because of this spiritual elevation, your heart and mind will become more receptive to the subtle indications and messages that have always been present in your environment, but that you may have overlooked in the past. During the process of your spiritual senses being more heightened, you will start to experience a heightened awareness of the divine in everything, from the most insignificant moments to the most significant events. In the midst of the commotion, you might find that you are able to feel an overpowering sense of tranquility, or that you are able to sense the energy of individuals around you. The fact that you are experiencing this is a sign that God is enhancing your capacity to see the spiritual world, and this new awareness will bring you closer to His heart. You should prepare yourself for an abundance of feelings that will carry the weight of the love, grace, and presence of God. This will not merely be an intellectual comprehension of the divine, rather, it will be an emotional encounter that will move your soul to its very core. You will experience the presence of God in ways that will bring tears to your eyes, and you will be overcome with feelings of love and thankfulness. Given that these feelings are a gift from the divine, you should give yourself permission to be completely present in them. Past wounds will be healed, and a sense of peace and closure will be brought to old pains as a result of their presence. Because the love of God is flowing through you, it is possible that you may discover that this healing process is more profound than you anticipated. It will wash away all of the anguish and fear that has previously held you back. Despite the fact that there were times when you felt as though you were walking alone, the universe has been working together to provide you with precisely what you require. Each and every one of your selfless acts, each and every prayer that you have uttered, and each and every step that you have taken with faith has brought about a significant change in the universe. At this moment, the cosmos is coming together to compensate you for everything that you have done in order to serve God. There is no other word to describe the amazing nature of the synchronicities that you will shortly take part in. Opportunities, blessings, and signs from the divine will begin to come in your life at the very moment that they are meant to appear. It seems as if the entire universe is working on your behalf, contriving the ideal conditions to repay you for the sacrifices you have made, despite the fact that you have made sacrifices. Get yourself ready to encounter the love of God on a level that you have never experienced before. You are about to experience a higher vibration, one that will bring you a profound sense of one's mission, as well as feelings of calm and joy. This divine frequency will resonate with every aspect of your being, elevating you to new spiritual heights and enabling you to experience the presence of God in ways that will drastically alter the course of your life. Your spiritual journey will be altered as a result of this higher vibration, and it will also have an effect on your relationships, your career, and your entire well-being. You will start to attract more good energy, and the people and opportunities that come into your life will fit with the enhanced state of being that you have achieved. In the house of God, there is no dark, only light that is unadulterated and dazzling. Because of this light, His divine presence, His love, and His truth are all represented. Right now, the light is beaming on you in a direct manner. You have been rewarded with this. Your admission into a new season of divine favor is the result of every sacrifice, every act of faith, and every moment of devotion that you have displayed throughout your life. The darkness of dread and uncertainty is being replaced by the light of God's love and provision at this very moment. At this moment, you have the opportunity to step into the light, to claim the blessings that have always been yours, and to experience the completeness of the grace that God has bestowed upon you. There is no longer any need to wait. The moment that you have been anticipating is already taking place. The reason you have been selected is not due to random chance, but rather to the everlasting faith you have displayed and the sacrifices you have made along your path. God is aware of the suffering you have been through, the journeys you have traveled, and the prayers you have fervently spoken in the midst of silent moments of desperation. Your commitment has not gone unnoticed by anyone. At this moment, you are standing on the precipice of a divine recompense. Every single action you've taken and every single sacrifice you've made has been taken into consideration. You have devoted your youth and the years that are most important to you to serving the plan that God has for you, without knowing when or how the benefits would come. However, you should be aware that God has never left your side and has been watching over each and every moment of your dedication. At this very moment, He is about to reveal to you a plan that is much more expansive than anything you could possibly have conceived of for yourself. Now is not the time to have doubts. Now is the moment for you to accept the love that God has for you and to put your faith in the promise that He has been making for you. You have persevered through adversity, and the reward that you have earned for your unwavering commitment is about to materialize. Everything in the cosmos is coming together to bestow upon you the gifts that you are deserving of, and you are about to finally experience the transformation that results from the love that God has for you without condition. You are about to enter a period of divine elevation, during which God will bestow His favor upon you in ways that will alter the course of your life in an irrevocable manner. You have contributed a significant amount of yourself to His goal, and now He is getting ready to shower you with His love in the form of a deluge of grace, healing, and spiritual awakening. Your entire being will be elevated as a result of this awakening, which will fill you with a sense of purpose, joy, and tranquility. This awakening will not just transform your spirit. The sacrifices you've made and the place in your heart are known to God. He is going to awaken a new degree of sensitivity within you. He has witnessed the occasions when you chose faith over fear, and now He is ready to awaken that level of sensitivity. Don't just watch. Be part of the movement. Hit subscribe and step into your purpose. Your journey starts now. You are not merely experiencing a moment of blessing. Rather, you are experiencing a divine elevation that will bring your spiritual vibration to new heights. As your sensitivity increases, you will become aware of things that were previously concealed from your view. You will have a more profound awareness of the presence of the divine, and each and every movement that you take will be graced with the direction of God. In the very near future, you will have the opportunity to encounter the love of God on a level that will leave you feeling refreshed, invigorated, and prepared to carry out your divine destiny. When everything in the universe is in perfect harmony with the plan that God has for your life, it is time for you to accept the benefits that you have labored so diligently to achieve. You are brought to this moment of divine retribution by God's plan, which included every delay, setback, and moment of uncertainty that you experienced along the way. At this very moment, the cosmos is bringing everything into alignment in your favor, and the benefits that you have been anticipating are at last here. Be prepared to witness miracles taking place right in front of your very eyes as everything falls into place. Keep in mind that you should express gratitude to God for His unfailing love and provision as you continue to receive these numerous blessings. In light of the fact that He has witnessed your trip, He is now prepared to reward you for your loyalty. In a manner that will leave you in awe, your life is about to undergo a transformation. Now is the time to take action and follow your purpose. In the near future, God will present you with everything that you are deserving of, and He will make sure that every single moment of your path was worthwhile. Prepare yourself to be showered with the entirety of the blessings, love, and divine provision that God has to offer. You are deserving of it, and the time has come for you to experience its benefits.